Hello and welcome to day 31. Today is a big day because it is the first day after my latest announcement. And so here's how it went. I did Zen as I was supposed to, and I did follow my diet completely today. Yesterday, unfortunately, I did cheat a little bit. I did have a few additional slices of ham, a bit of cheese, probably less than 10 grams to be honest, and 4 little squares of dark chocolate. So that is quite a lot. Unfortunately, maybe not, absolutely groundbreaking a lot, but as for me at least, it is quite a lot of cheats. So I admit that I did that. Today's session in the gym was actually really good. I am following a new training program, a little bit different from the previous one, and a bit of a change is very refreshing. Another change, because instead of walking on a walking path for an hour, I did go and play some squash for an hour. And it was really nice. It was quite cool to do something different. Obviously, playing squash for an hour is more demanding physically than walking on a walking path, but it was at the same time far more fun. I actually think, as we are on a subject about fun and doing fun things that are tiring and stuff, after this training program will completely finish itself, which will happen 8 weeks from now. It is a 12-week program in total that changes every 4 weeks, but it's basically the same program. I think that I would make myself quote-unquote break, not the break from a gym, but for 3 or 4 weeks, I would follow some high-intensity cardio program. Something with free weights, obviously. Something on the edge of CrossFit and high-intensity training. Something like that. I think it will be enjoyable. I won't lose any muscle mass whatsoever. Probably I'll even gain a slight bit. Probably not as efficiently as following the powerlifting program, obviously. But I think it might be a little enjoyable, and I think I would go for it. Although, we'll see. For now, I am on this program, and for now, I am doing my best to make sick gains. Yesterday, I rearranged my writing, and I decided to give it a go and try to finish a story that I started to write 2 years ago. This story of a great title. Title is Excavation for the Impossible. Oh, Jesus. It actually came into being at the same time as this podcast did. The idea for a story is actually around 4 or 5 years old. It took me some time before I actually started writing. And then I abandoned this project completely. So I will come back to it. I'll review it. I'll review all the stories. And I'll try to finish the book. And who knows, maybe even publish it under the same title. It would be so funny to publish it under the same title as this podcast is. A bit of confusing if you ask me, but, well, whatever. Anyway, I reorganized things, and I also took my Kindle, my ebook reader, with me yesterday to work on my second shift, and I've did some reading. I did 45 minutes of reading as in my spare time instead of playing stupid video game. In fact, I did kind of play stupid video game while reading, but come on. And I thought that I would be reading a book by Aldous Huxley, The Island, but instead I read the book by Stephen King, How to Write. I thought it would be a very good beginning of my journey, so that's why I went for it. It's a little boring, though. It is a little boring, actually. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it'll go. And as for today's been quite a tiring day. But right now in the evening, there's a Happy Hope playing No Hit Run Resident Evil 4 with his new hair on a TV. And I think I'll grab my laptop and I'll start editing previous stories. I did get my stories plan. I did get my stories back. I separated the main story from the background stories. Unfortunately, if I was to publish everything, it would be way too big of a book. So I had to cut a bit of a content, and the main story will be published in one book, and the background stories of different characters might be published as another book later on. But that's just the plans. And I'll start reviewing it, and this is how I'll be spending my writing time. Reviewing what I wrote until now, planning what else to write, and after I'll finish, I will write another story. So that's exactly how it goes. Therefore, today, most likely, the plan is to review the stories and try to finish reviewing at least one. That would be really cool. And then before I'll actually fall asleep, I would wish to fall asleep with my Kindle, kind of, in a way, like read before I'll go to sleep. Maybe I'll be able to develop a habit of reading before sleep. Who knows? But yeah, that's how it goes. It goes pretty nice. Today I weighed in the morning 113.5 kilos, which means that I lost 4.5 kilos in those 31 days, which I think is a pretty nice score. If I would actually maintain this tempo and I would be losing 1 kilogram a week, that would be really nice, because then I'll be done with my diet in like October. And that would be awesome. I mean, done with diet. I won't really be done with my diet because I want to keep the weight after getting there. But I mean, the being on a caloric deficit and being hungry probably will finish around October, and I would appreciate it. And that's everything from me. Stay strong, people. Thank you so much for being for me in here. I truly appreciate it.